What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a special video for you today. As you know, I'm a trainer by trade and I train a whole range of clients, young to a little bit older. And I've got my client Ray today and she's just gonna explain what her experience is like having Muay Thai in her training program. Now, I'm by no means an expert. I've just started this myself a couple of years back, but it's nice to give your client something new rather than just lifting weights. And I think I'm qualified enough to give her some of the basics. So what we run through is just basic pad work and basic techniques. And that's about it. I think this gives a whole new challenge for a lot of people who are stuck just lifting weights. And this is so much more dynamic and fun, in my opinion. So if you're a trainer and you want to do something like this for your clients, I highly recommend it, but here's her story. Let's go.
I thought you were crazy.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't think I would be capable of doing it, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you surprised that you could do something like that?
Absolutely, because it was a gentle step into it. The moves that you were teaching me, the technique seemed to come quite easy. Not in martial arts, no, only from the sideline watching my children as they grew up do jiu-jitsu. Never partook in that at all. As far as any other sport, I've always liked to either do some sort of gym training, but other than that, or basketball when I was at school, and I coached basketball, but that was it. Absolutely. Yes, it's quite, it takes a lot of effort. It's quite invigorating. The challenge for myself. So I've always had this mantra, I suppose, it's me against me. I've always tried to push the limit to see how far I can take myself, my capabilities and my body. And I've actually, under the right guidance, I've actually surprised myself. But guidance is the key, having a good trainer, and always someone that will push you a little bit further because they know you're capable even though you don't. So you have to trust them. It's exhausting, like when you're in the movement or you're doing a sparring session, that feeling of, oh my God, I just can't lift my leg or my arm again, but you push through. So I don't like that uncomfortable feeling, but learning that that's where the gold is, to actually push through. That feeling is where the most growth is. As I mentioned before, having a good trainer, and I always believe that if someone believes in me and what I'm capable of doing, I don't want to disappoint. So it's not only for me to get something out of it, but to also show that I respect the person who's teaching me by trying at least hard to obtain the goal. Absolutely not. I've never ever lived my life by the number. I think that is very restrictive. I don't usually tell anyone how old I am because I don't want to be treated by that number that they believe I should be treated by. So yeah, I absolutely carry on like an idiot anyway.
I don't even know how old you are.
I'm old. Age is a mental attitude, I believe. Oh well, if you can get 5 kicks out of me is a miracle. I don't know, there's so many. I like a combo where I get the moves and it will flow. And now we've got the introduction of elbows. That's quite interesting, although it can take the skin off if not done properly. At first, it was understanding the combinations and how they flow. And the most difficult thing that I had was actually my footwork. Making sure my feet were in the right position to deliver the punches that I needed to deliver for the combinations. So yeah, footwork was a bit hard, and there's a lot in it. It's not as easy as it looks, because you've got to do your hand combinations, make sure your feet are in the right position, your body's in the right position, making sure you protect yourself when you're hooking so you're not overreaching and jarring your arm, or really cranking your shoulders. So there's a lot in it. And it's a good mental challenge. You have to concentrate. Throw all your inhibitions out the door and just walk into the gym and just do it. Just do it. Don't be embarrassed by making mistakes, because one thing I've learned is that's where as I mentioned earlier, where the pearls of wisdom are. By making mistakes, you know what not to do. It doesn't matter what you do know, that comes easy. It's the gold is in what you don't know. It comes with the territory. And you know what? You learn that you just keep moving and you keep going. I would rather be injured in a gym doing something that I'm learning than to be injured falling out of my chair because I can't get out of it properly. Or, yeah.
And when's your first fight?
Extra. Actually, that's what you should put at the end. It's the extra at the end. It's shit when you're in it, but this bit is where you feel great.
How was the session?
Great. Loved it. Hard. Mucked up the combos. Maybe cognitive decline, as you tell me. But it's great. But it made me more determined to want to get it right. So that's my challenge, to practice that, and when we come together again, to have it nailed.
It's good for the brain, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. There's so many things to think about. Not only the combination you've just been given, but trying to get your feet in the right spot so you can deliver the next move.
How many times did you stuff that up?
Oh, a million. I just decided to change the routine.
To stay here all night, I wonder, do you feel it too?